Afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center. I had a request to do a smaller fifth wheel for those of y'all that don't have 3/4 1-ton trucks. And well, here you go, guys. You send me a request, I do my best to fulfill it. Today we're going to look at a 2018 Palomino Puma. This is built by Forest River. It's the 286 RBSS. It's 30 feet 6 inches long. Of course, the 286, nothing to do with the actual length of the camper. That's the interior square footage. But 286 RBSS has a slide, great family fifth wheel floor plan. It's got double bunks and just weighs 7,424 pounds. Well insulated, got some nice upgrades, including an outside kitchen. Looking around it, guys, I mean, there's no apologies for it. May need a bath, but other than that, it's in great shape. Got the LED docking lights in the front, work great. Got the 36-inch deep slide out. Got the power stabilizer jacks. You know, and this is kind of a lower mid-profile fifth wheel, ideal for half-ton trucks because it's hard to tow a big tall fifth wheel behind a half-ton, even if it's in your weight range, because it's going to catch a lot of wind. It's not going to tow very well. A lot of wind resistance. So this is more of a lower profile fifth wheel, so it will definitely tow a lot better behind a half-ton truck. And as always, folks, you know, keep in mind, make sure your truck is ready to tow what this camper weighs, because half-ton truck is half-ton towable is a very loose and inaccurate term, because I've seen half-ton trucks that can only tow 4,000 pounds. I've seen some that can tow 12,000 pounds and everything in between. But you know, here's the thing, guys, and I get a lot of slack for this, but you know, I've sold many fifth wheels. I've towed many fifth wheels with any kind of truck you can imagine. What a half-ton truck says it can tow on paper, in practicality in real life, isn't always true. You got to realize these engineers on these half-ton trucks, they're under laboratory conditions, short range tow, and you know, they're not, you know, if you hook, say you've got a half-ton truck that's rated for 12,000 pounds, you hook 12,000 pounds to it, full time in it, go over mountains, cross country, you're going to tear your truck up really quick. You know, but if you're going to just occasionally tow it, you'll probably be all right. And I'm talking just a few miles at a time. But if you want something you want to go cross country in, you got a half-ton truck, something like this is what you want. You're not putting a lot of strain on your truck, and I don't care what they say, a half-ton, you know, these newer motors are great, but they don't have the cubic inches the older ones had, and that, you know, cubic inches equal, more cubic inches, the better dependability, and more power and torque. So keep that in mind, guys. Half-ton truck, this is ideal. You got a little slide out tray, and I'm going to try to prop this up with my head. You got a little sink I had on earlier, metal tray, food prep area. Got an Everchill electric refrigerator, and it's got a drawer up top here that comes out, and you've got an extra hose for your sink if you want that style hose, and everything's enclosed. You got a rack right here in the back to put a grill. I'm going to put a spare tire on it. Somebody robbed the spare tire off of it. You got a power awning with LED lights, outside speakers. But going back to what I was saying earlier about half-ton trucks, folks, I had a guy get a new Dodge Hemi truck, thought he could tow anything, went and bought a fifth wheel that was, you know, loaded, was within about 600-700 pounds of his weight limit, went cross country, and it called me back months later, said he tore his transmission out of it going up mountains. So keep that in mind. You know, if you're going to tow a lot of weight and you're going to be close to your max, you want a diesel, and a 3/4 ton diesel too, not these newer half-ton diesels. But anyway, guys, this is a nice rig, very clean, no smoke, no pet odors, very open floor plan, as you can see. And it's got some pretty nice upgrades. First one I'm going to point out is the Everchill. This is a residential style fridge. Now guys, these are different than your standard 110 propane or straight 110. This is a 12-volt refrigerator freezer. Gets cold very quickly. Not as quickly as a straight electric refrigerator, but it does. It's a compressor style refrigerator, 12-volt compressor. It gets cold a lot faster than your standard RV, two-way RV refrigerator freezer. That's an absorption, gas absorption style refrigerator. Gets colder quicker, and because it's 12-volt, you can operate it while you drive it down the road as long as your truck is hooked to the fifth wheel, the light hookup, because it charges your fifth wheel battery, so it's charging it as it discharges it to run the refrigerator. So you can have a cold fridge when you get there. Now, you know, this is an option. I know a lot of people are scared of propane refrigerators. You know, this is a good option for you. Now, of course, if you're going to boondock camp, now here's the drawback to this, guys. If you're going to dry camp or boondock camp, which most fifth wheel shoppers don't do, most of the time, you know, you buy a fifth wheel, you're staying in campgrounds or full hookups wherever you're at, you're fine because you're hooked into 110 power. It's going to your converter, which is charging your battery, running your refrigerator. So you got unlimited 12-volt there as long as you're plugged into power or a generator like we are right now. But now if you're going to boondock camp and you don't have any incoming 12-volt, this will drain your battery. So keep that in mind. If you do boondock camping, you might want to get you a small generator, not really to run the air, but just a small, quiet Honda generator, something like that, to keep your converter charging your battery so you've got a cold fridge. But anyway, guys, and you can also operate lights, TV, stuff like that. Or do like I do. I got a 5500 watt one hooked to this right now. I can run everything in here and then some. But it's a little bit louder. 39-inch TV. LED lights, 80-inch tall interior height. These are two double bunks. These are 46 inches by 75-inch bunks. Big kids, two small adults can sleep in one of these. Like the no smoking sign. No smoke or pet odors, of course. Rear corner bathroom. You got a vanity, medicine cabinet, RV toilet. Of course, guys, this thing doesn't show. It's a 2018. It doesn't really show any use. But guys, I mean, if you're wanting a small fifth wheel to tow with a half-ton, here you go. Sofa makes a bed. I like the fact it's got the big dinette booth. This makes a double bed two adults can sleep on. Stainless steel appliances. Got the nice etched glass front cabinets. Got the nice countertops. Storage right here. We're going to walk up here into the front bedroom. Keep in mind this is a lower profile fifth wheel, so you're not going to have the big stand-up bedroom like many of you are used to. But still, hey, this is all you need right here. 60 by 80 Queen Island bed. Nightstands, plenty of plug-in storage. You got a solid sliding privacy door right here, so you don't have the curtain. You got the solid sliding privacy door. For the TV, you've got the King Jack antenna, power antenna that you don't have to crank up and down or worry about. You know, if you worrying about remembering if you put the antenna down or not before you tow your fifth wheel. Of course, you got a vent up here. Like I said, all you need. So you can sleep two up here. You can sleep four in the middle. So that's six. And depending on the size of your kids or whoever's staying with you, you can sleep 2 to 4 back here. So you've got the potential to sleep 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people in this fifth wheel. 8 to 10, depending on how big they are. But the nice thing about it is you can do all that with 5 separate beds. So nobody has to bunk together that doesn't want to. And, you know, hunting season, of course, coming up. Of course, I know this may be a little high, out of price range for most deer hunters just for something to throw out in the woods, but the fact is you got 5 beds in here, so you don't have to bunk up with your buddy. Or something you can use occasionally. I like the fact that it's all linoleum down here, so you don't, in your main walkway, you don't have to worry about staining the carpet. You just got carpet in the front bedroom and the slide out. But guys, it's a nice rig for what it is. It's priced right. I mean, honestly, guys, if you'd bought this thing brand new 2 years ago in 2018, and financed it, you'd owe probably an extra $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 over what I'm selling this one for. In other words, you'd have to withdraw or come up with $7,000 or $8,000 to pay your unit down where you can sell it for the payoff. So in fact, this one's $24,900 is a bargain, guys. $24,900 for a 2018 Puma 286 RBSS. But we don't just sell you a fifth wheel, guys. It's not just an RV, it's a Parkway RV. We go through our massive 4-page inspection process after purchase. More detailed inspection process than what is put on them brand new from the factory and the original selling dealer. 4 pages of stuff. Everything this unit has that's on that list will be inspected, fixed if needed, all included. It's all in writing, and everything will be functional when you pick it up. And to back up what we say we do, we also buy you a 90-day nationwide limited warranty on your behalf, accepted at a network of dealers, a large network of dealers nationwide. That's also included for the $24,900 price. So we put our money where our mouth is, because guys, we are proud to be one of Easy Care's lowest claim percentage dealers. In other words, less of our RVs go in for warranty repairs than most other dealers in their network. And that's pretty impressive, guys, because just about 90% of the stuff that leaves here includes that 90-day warranty. Most dealers just offer that as an option. We give it to you for the $24,900 price. So that's pretty impressive. And guys, trust me, they're not making any money on that 90-day warranty. Not much anyway. So if there's a claim in the first 90 days, they're losing money. So what they do, if a dealer has a lot of claims on that 90-day warranty, they're going to drop that dealer like a hot potato because they're losing money. It's kind of like an insurance company keeping somebody insured that keeps having wrecks and accidents. It's their fault. They're going to drop them. Well, the warranty companies operate on the same principle with RV dealers. The fact is that we hand select every RV we buy, guys. And if it doesn't meet our criteria and we've got 51 years of experience doing this, then we don't buy it at any price. You know, the furniture's in great shape. Nothing's peeling, nothing's fading. I mean, this shows very little use in here, guys. Very little use. Even as a Serta mattress. Because Serta, of course, is owned by Forest River's parent company, Berkshire Hathaway, which, of course, many of you are probably more familiar with their CEO, the third richest man in the world, Mr. Warren Buffett, who happens to own Forest River, among many, many other assets. But needless to say, they're not going anywhere. But I've got the 4-page inspection list in a link below in the video description and in the unit. If you come look at it in person, you can look at it. No other dealer does this on a used RV. This is more than dealers do on new ones. Also included, if you go to my website, it's also included on there, parkwayrvcenter.com. I'll put a link below to that as well, so you can go to my fifth wheel page. And I've also got the factory sales brochure in PDF format you can look at. I know it's got a travel trailer on the front, but it's all the Pumas, including the fifth wheels. And that's also in the unit or on the website. And I'll put a link below to the website in the video description. So make sure you check that out, guys. You need to go to my website. If you're interested in this fifth wheel or anything else I offer for sale, you need to go to my website. You need to bookmark it, save it to your favorites, because I add stuff to it every day. And I got the largest selection of used RVs in a 500-mile radius right here in Ringgold, Georgia, in one location, 160 plus. And I've been on the computer all morning buying. I mean, I didn't buy a lot. I bought about 6, but I've got some really nice stuff coming in. I just spent a few $100,000, but nowhere near what we normally spend. But guys, we've got a full lot right now. Got a lot of stuff out here, and many of you notice in my videos I post different price ranges. You know, I've got something for practically just about everybody's budget. You know, stuff that's decent that you can use. And you know, when you buy one from us, you know, I know you don't want to work on it. I know that. You don't want to work on it. You don't want to, you know, if you don't want to buy an RV, then the first thing you do is take it to a service place or a dealer with a service center and get it fixed. You don't want to do that, because if you're going to do that, you're going to buy for sale by owner. You want one that's professionally checked out, professionally cleaned, ready to go, in writing, with a warranty. And that's what we provide, folks. We've been doing this for 51 years. 51 years of customer feedback. And what they want and expect in a used RV purchase is why we have the sales process we do now. It benefits everybody. It benefits you because you're not buying an RV that you have to work on. You got a warranty. You get an inspection, which is done after purchase. It benefits us because, guys, you're going to have such a positive experience here. You're going to recommend your friends and family buy from us. You're going to come back to us in a few years when you're ready to upgrade because you had such a pleasant experience the first time. And guys, I'm not going to say, and I'm very truthful, guys. I don't hide the truth. You know, RVs, you are going to eventually have to work on it. We just delay that for a while with our checkout. But all RVs, even brand new ones, you're going to have to work on from time to time. That's the nature of owning one. It's like owning a houseboat. It's a toy. A lot of systems in here working together. Sometimes they don't jive. And we do our best to catch everything we can before we send it out. And we normally do. I've got a great bunch of techs right now. Many years of experience between them. Certified, several certifications. I mean, these guys, some of the best in the industry. I mean, they really do a good job, and they care about the customers, care about the RVs. You know, they take pride in their work, and that's getting to be a hard thing to find anymore, and I'm very blessed to have them. Of course, they're not cheap to keep around, but guys, you know, we're going to go through this thing. We're going to check it. You're going to love the end result, and this is pretty much how it came in, besides a light cleanup, and you know, and of course, guys, you know, you're getting all this in writing. You got the 4-page inspection list. You know, you go to these other big box stores, these corporate dealers, they don't do anything on used RVs. Biggest RV dealer in the world, you know what they do with a used RV? They make sure the slide outs work, the refrigerator's cold, and they pressure check the propane system. That's all they do, and that's the biggest RV dealerships in the world, big chain dealerships you're probably all familiar with. That's all they do on used RVs, and yet they sell them for thousands of dollars higher than everybody else. $24,900, all that's included, plus other nice benefits. Let me just back it up a little bit and tell you how it works. After you purchase this fifth wheel, it goes in line to get checked out in my service department. If you want to know the current lead time, give us a call before deciding to buy. That way everybody's on the same page. Keep in mind, even that's an estimate. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Sometimes it takes less time. It depends on what we run into and what parts we have to order. Because, guys, let me tell you something about RV parts. It's the most complicated thing you've ever seen. If you want stuff like a roof vent lid, there's 8 or 9 different ones, and none of them will interchange. So, guys, we go through it, replace anything that's on our list that it needs to be replaced, if anything at all. And I look for this one to sell through like a hot knife through butter. It just has not been used. Everything's here. I really don't think it's been abused, so I really look for it to pass through with flying colors. And the reason why our checklist is so thorough, guys, compared to other dealers, is pretty simple. We only buy the cream of the crop to begin with, because we learned a long time ago, when you buy an RV that's been taken care of, that's in excellent condition, when you go through the inspection process, you can inspect more, because most of the time you're going to work on less, because it's been taken so well care of that somebody else has already kept all that stuff up. So definitely, guys, you know, that's one reason why we do what we do. Customers travel from all over the country to buy from us, so obviously we're doing something right. And we sell 500 to 600 RVs a year used, and been doing it for over half a century. So always been here for you, always going to be. Give us a call, folks. But the way it works after purchase, it goes through service. Once the service is done with it, everything works like it's supposed to. My cleaning crew gets in here, cleans it inside and out for you. A manager does a final walkthrough. Everything's happy. We call you, set up an appointment to pick up your new to you Puma. And we also offer delivery service too, but you will have to come here for your walkthrough, since unfortunately my drivers are not RV technicians and only have limited knowledge about using RVs, so they can't do a walkthrough. But once you arrive here for your walkthrough, whether you're taking it with you or we're delivering it, once you arrive here at the appointed time, the tech's going to go through this thing with you with a checklist, which is just a scaled down version of our inspection process, and he's going to check each system off as he shows it to you, shows you how to operate it, and shows you that it works, and also gives you tips, tricks, pointers, show you any repairs that had to be made. You're encouraged to record him with your phone or camera. It's either going to be my tech or Preston, my walkthrough expert, who's very experienced doing it as well. And they're going to answer any questions you have, help you hook it to your truck if you're going to take it with you. We can assist you with getting a fifth wheel hitch put on. Give us a call. We'll get you a quote. Or something you may want to get at home before you come down here to pick it up. And always, guys, check your truck's tow rating before fifth wheel shopping. I've made it really easy for you. A handy link I'm going to put in the video description is to our free interactive tow guide. Put your truck's particulars in there. It'll tell you what your truck's ready to tow. You can push another button. It'll show you every towable RV, fifth wheel, trailer, both, that you can tow with your truck. And it also takes into account weight for luggage, food, water, propane, etc. So definitely check that out. Of course, always verify that with your vehicle's dealer before buying an RV based on that information. Since the interactive tow guide is a third-party service, it is deemed reliable but not guaranteed. So do your homework, guys. Know that you need to know that information anyway, whether you buy from us or not. Because I always say, guys, you got a truck, you don't know what it tows, you ask 10 different RV dealers what your truck can tow, you're going to hear 10 different answers, and chances are not a single one of them will be correct. In fact, I've trained my salespeople to never tell you what your truck can tow. If you're here in person, they're going to sit you down in front of the computer, pull up that same interactive tow guide that I've got in the video link below, and get the information from you and type it in and tell you what the computer says. That's something you do not want to play around with, guys. You know, you tow over your limit, you're putting your life in danger, your family's life in danger, not to mention everybody else's on the road around you. Do not ever go over your limit. It's not worth it. You know, if you either need to buy a smaller fifth wheel or a bigger truck if it's too much for your vehicle. Do not play around with that. But anyway, guys, of course, you always want to get your brake controller and stuff installed if you don't already have one from the factory. And I always get when I had my fifth wheel in my diesel truck, I always had a plug in my bed. Because that way I don't have to run the cord over the tailgate, because it will fray that cord eventually, running the light cord for your trailer lights over your tailgate into the back of your truck, and over time that's eventually going to fray and short out. So I always put a plug in my truck too. Plus it's easier to hook and unhook as well. So anyway, guys, if you got any questions, and I know there's a variety of fifth wheel hitches out there, so feel free to call us for advice on which one for your particular truck was going to best suit your needs. Keep in mind, guys, these really, really short bed trucks, you're going to have to get a slider hitch. Those are not cheap. If you've got like a 5.5 foot bed, you're really going to have to do your homework about putting a fifth wheel hitch. Now, if you got a 6 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed, you're fine. But you get much shorter than that, guys, you're going to have to do your homework. Get the right hitch for your truck bed, because trust me, guys, I've done it before. When you make a sharp turn and you crunch that cab because you've got too short a bed on your truck with the back of your fifth wheel, that's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. So you want to make sure you got the right equipment for the job. Especially considering how much you just spent on your truck and your fifth wheel. You definitely want to get, even if it costs a little extra, get the right stuff to be safe and to protect your truck and your fifth wheel as well. Thank you for watching, folks. If you got any questions, give us a call. But you get all those benefits. You get the warranty, you get the inspection, the cleanup, the orientation. We also give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time, at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period. That's also included for the $24.9 price. We give you your legal 45-day drive-out tag. We give you a starter kit, all your camping essentials, sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, chemicals, and more. All that's included for the $24.9. And also included is instructional DVDs, kind of a generic RV orientation that you can watch at home or in your camper or on the computer, or just to kind of give you just something to kind of fall back on, especially for those of you who've never owned one before. Guys, we're RVers. You come here, just about everybody here is an RVer or a previous RVer, including myself. And guys, we'll help you. We help each other. That's kind of the creed of the RVer. Whether you work here or you're just a casual RVer, you always help each other out. And that's one thing you'll learn for those of you who are new to the RV lifestyle. You're going to meet a lot of friends, a lot of great people all walks of life, and generally they'll help you out when you need it. And you know, really, guys, that's the way it should be for everybody, but especially for RVers. But thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Please call ahead before coming to look to verify availability. I hate for you to drive down here for something that's already sold or has a deposit on it. But thank you again for watching. Our phone number is 706-965-7929. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Again, 3 links I'll have posted below to our interactive tow guides. You can see what you can tow with your vehicle. I'll have a link to our 4-page inspection process and a link to our 5th wheel page on our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, which everybody needs to look at. Thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.